So I wanted to give my viewers a heads up. For the 2025 Aniioki A8 and A9 direct drive motors, you may end up encountering what I've encountered. So here's the wheel, and I've taken the motor completely out with the outer casing. If you don't know what the outer casing is, I'll show you. Some people may refer to it as the outer housing. Here's a washer. You need to make sure that stays there. So when you put the motor back in there, it stays there. Okay, you can see from the other side here, the casing is on. I didn't take that off. I am going to remove it, but just remember this little washer, okay? Now, here's the motor. You can see the side that houses the power cord. And you can also see the side. That's just the axle. That's it. Okay. And checking over this motor, I haven't found anything wrong with it yet. I'm getting ready to hook it up to my multimeter and see if I can find anything going on. Now, here's the housing for this particular side here. Okay. And I want you to pay very close attention. Here's the inners. It's got all the magnets on it, okay? It's got everything. The inners are still over there. You don't want to take that out if it's good. If it's good, leave it alone. If it's not, I'm going to tell you one of the problems you're going to run into, because most of you don't know how to do it. Most shops don't know how to do it. You see how those spokes are mounted inside these little holes here? These holes right here. You're not going to be able to do that. I can guarantee you, once you do it, you still got to balance the tire. Otherwise, it's going to be all over the place. Okay? So let's go ahead and put this down. All right? You'll notice that I'm making a comparison between the new. This is all new stuff here. This is the new motor here. That's the old. And here's the old. Here's the old right here. Then you got the two rotors, the screws and the bolts and everything. Okay. Now, the other side right here, that is just like that. Remember that washer? There's that washer again. You don't want to lose that, so leave it. However, here's the flat washer that literally fell out of this entire motor when I pulled it out. This came from the brand new motor. This should not be in that motor. How it ended up there, I don't understand, but these are some of the things that quality control through Aniioki need to be very aware of, because this little washer here, it goes to nothing on here. I can guarantee you that. Okay. And so if you encounter something like this, okay, you need to be very careful and understand that if you ever come up upon something like this, it does not go in the motor. Okay? Now, once again, this is the new motor. This is the old. No washer like this came out of it, and no washer like this could fit over anything. It's literally something that was left in there for some reason when they were going through the assembly line and so forth. Okay, but anywho's, folks, I'm getting ready to replace this motor here. And if you folks are dealing with any sort of sound, like when you take off in 3, 4, 5 gears and do a motor on your A8 and A9 2025 edition Pro Max dual motor, if you're getting that tick, 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 you know, that sort of sound on your front wheel, I'm going to fix this, and we're going to see if it's the motor. If it's not the motor, then it makes no sense for me to keep Aniioki's motor. I will send it back to them. Okay? I will send it back to them. It makes no sense. But we have gone through many of the ins and outs, the testings, and I already knew what it was. But that's part of the Aniioki's, what you call it? What do you call it? Process of elimination. They ask you for videos and all this stuff, and you got to do that to go through the normal protocol, and then they'll send you out the part. Now, if it's not the motor, I'm going to be taking off the forks and seeing if the forks are bad. Also, make sure you check your air pressure in your air forks. Your air pressure could cause that same noise also. Sometimes I've dealt with people's bikes. I got about several of the bikes here right now that I'm working on for customers in my area. And I'll tell you something. If your air, sometimes you can lose all the air, literally all the air in your air shocks if they're bad or they have a defect. If there's no air, they will cause that same noise that we're getting here. So stay tuned. I'm coming back with part 2. I'm doing videos, making sure I get B-roll and every piece of content so you folks know how to put this back together. And don't be intimidated. It's very easy to take apart. Okay, but you need to be very careful when it comes to the bearings and things like that you may have to replace. Okay, be very patient. If you don't know what the bearings are, I'll show you just briefly here. Okay, move this washer. That's a bearing. This is like rubber around here. Okay, all right, you're gonna have one there. And this here is another one, okay? And you'll know if they're good. All you gotta do is turn them like that. This is how you know your bearings are good. See how they turn like that? Yeah, if they're like, or hard to turn, that's a bad bearing. Let me show you this really quick on this one. Same thing, okay? Same thing. All right, so you folks stay tuned for part 2. You'll see the full disassembly and the assembly and some of the checkpoints I'm gonna, look at, and we'll go from there. All righty, take care.